All right. Thank you all. National Bee Day, as in bees. Hey, man, did you guys see the? I can't talk about the markets until I bring this up. Let's see. UFO hits plane. New York Post. Yeah, check this out. UFO striking fighter jet is among swarm of mystery objects spotted near military sites. I mean, I don't know why this isn't the top news because I don't care how much money you make in the market or whether you use crypto or gold or whatever. If your ass is in some friggin' dilithium crystal mine being enslaved at some far, reach of the universe, like a Star Trek episode, well, money's not going to matter. But I think this should be the top story. But anyway, I am not a part of the Illuminati. I don't control the media. So I'm going to talk about more boring things about like how amazingly healthy the stock market still looks. It's really incredible. I mean, I've some of the big guys are slowing down, and that's why I think we're starting to get to a level now where we're going to start to kind of slow down, and there's going to be some profit taking, and it makes sense because markets don't go up forever. But look at this: the utility sector, all-time highs. I mean, utilities are the highest they've ever been. The industrial sector, all-time highs, the highest they've ever been. Look at this chart of GE, General Electric. And I talk to a lot of people, and people still think that the market is bad. People tell me the market's going down. But what I will say though is we're starting to get to a point where we're going to consolidate and go sideways and see a little bit of a reversal. I don't think it's going to be that big, but the S&P I think is going to break through this. We talked about how there's going to be resistance here because there was resistance there. I think this is going to break through and get to resistance up here. And utilities, industrials, these are more defensive. They're the types of sectors that rally more towards the end of a move higher. And Microsoft looks really good. Microsoft is in spitting distance of a new all-time high, and I think it's going to get there. But it's kind of important to note that the Mag 7, I mean, Apple really hasn't participated in this. Um, Nvidia is moving higher, but it's not really close to all-time highs. I mean, I guess it's close. I guess it's all, whatever in your definition. But the point is there's a rotation going on. So the market, I think, is still going to go a little bit higher and get to, for the S&P, what will be at or close to an all-time high. But this is a sign that things are kind of, yeah, I mean, this is just the way the markets work, right? I mean, the really perceived as aggressive stuff or volatile stuff or stuff with more beta goes up towards the end of the rally, things start to kind of change here. So let me see. A couple of things here. LNTH. This looks like a pretty interesting trade and idea. I was just talking with one of my students today, and we were just looking for stuff that's oversold and at support. And I've never even heard of this stock before. But look at that. Oversold, at support. Now, what's a way to trade this? I mean, look at how clear this level is, right? Resistance here became support here. So this is seller's remorse, right? People sell. Well, it actually starts back here. So let's go all the way back. People bought up here back in October of 23. The price went lower, goes higher. They're like, oh, we can finally get out of break even. Now we have the opposite. People sell at the resistance and we go higher. And it's like, wow, I made a mistake. If it gets back to my level, I'm going to buy my shares back at the same price I sold them at. And you get support. So now we're at support. This thing looks primed to reverse, right? If this blue line gets back above this red line, I think that's a trigger there to get in. Important thing about this is in the healthcare sector. And since the bigwigs at United Healthcare stepped in there on Friday, and invested serious money, the street's kind of thinking, well, gee, maybe their problems are over exaggerated. And this kind of turned things around. Another idea that I'm thinking of, healthcare sector related, is this Boston Scientific, because if the healthcare sector continues to reverse, and actually we should have looked at the healthcare sector ETF first. I mean, look at that. That's way off its lows. This is United Healthcare is one of the biggest companies here. So not only will um, the UNH trade reverse, I'm thinking, listen to this. Look at this Boston Scientific. Right, this is on the verge of a breakout. So if the healthcare sector continues to move ahead, I think that it's almost. I mean, I got want to watch what I say, but it's almost a guarantee that this is going to break out and move higher. And then I also got my eye on natural gas here too, because it's getting close to. Oh, look at that! Oh man, did I miss this? I might have missed it. I was waiting for it to get to 3. It reversed about around 310. But whatever, still keep our eye on it. It's okay to miss a trade because there's always going to be more. We don't know what the hell is going to happen. If tomorrow natural gas sells off and is down around 3, well, then we think about getting in. All right. Thanks all. I'll see you soon.